Hello and welcome to Into the Box, presented by Alibaba Pizza. I'm your host, Cayle from the Q Center, the home of the Victoria Shamrocks. On today's show, we'll speak to Burnaby Lakers top scorer Aidan Milburn. We've got the newly appointed captain for the Nanaimo Timbermen, Cayle Ratcliff, and the game of the week. That and so much more. This is Into the Box, presented by Alibaba Pizza. This is the Victoria Shamrocks Hall of Fame here at the Q Center Victoria. A lot of great talent is on it, and new talent is starting as the WLA season started on Friday night, May 22nd, when the Victoria Shamrocks take on the Nanaimo Timbermen. Here is your game of the week.
Wardle moving up towards Zach Boychuk, who's been good so far. Only officially one shot on goal, but looks like Boychuk maybe has had a piece of a couple more. Here's Lowe moving towards the front. Lowe to Wardle, penetration, right to the crease, he's in, tight, he scores! There's the first goal of the season, it's Chris Wardle. It's in, 1-0, Parker, winds, shoots, he scores! Mitch Parker, his first goal as a full-time member of the Senior A Timbermen, pull up the side on that power play, but not a finish that time, and it's still 1-1. Cody Bremner for Nanaimo. Controls the ball, puts it up top for Eastwood. Other side, Mitch Parker on the run. Parker to the middle, Bremner fakes it, passes, shot, goal from the middle by Brody Eastwood. Angled off by Kenny, still Cree, back for Reese Dutch. Dutch, they don't want to necessarily double team him, now he gets away and he's got a lane to the net, Reese Dutch fakes, and he puts it up, Boychuk it in! Reese Dutch gets his first of the year, a short-handed goal. Up now comes Conway. Conway moving towards the net. Bounces it back to Reese Dutch. Dutch to Corey Small, back for Dutch again. In below the net, he's got Conway. Conway to Wardle. Up top, Dutch with a pass. Conway scores! Beautiful pass, Reese Dutch to Corey Conway. Shamrocks up by 1. Bremner passes the ball. Up comes Mac Johnston. Johnston feeds the other side. From the corner, it's Ems. Parker, Johnston, fakes, passes. Eastwood to the net with a shot. Scores his second of the game, Brody Eastwood. He'll head off towards the bench. Bounces it in for the hot hand right now, Brody Eastwood. Eastwood moving ahead. Looks to his left. That's where the ball goes. Langlois winds, fires and scores! Doug Langlois from long range. Yeager wants to change. Garland stays out there. He'll want to change too. Passes the ball to Corey Conway. Conway's had the ball in his stick a lot in this second period. Conway to the middle. Passing off for Ranger, in close, he scores! Scott Ranger, the captain, ties it up at 4-4. Brody Eastwood with the magic stick in this period, much like Conway. Here's Bremner, to the net he goes. Cody Bremner a shot, he put that high. Eastwood rebound chance. Hagedorn down, the ball is through him. It's a hat trick for Brody Eastwood. 3 minutes in, third period. Timbermen still by 1. Up the floor comes Jones, lane to the net. Jones spinning. Some contact, he knocked down Brown. Jones' shot just missed with that. Rebound high to the air. Cody Bremner finds it. Bremner passes the ball to the side. Eastwood, outside shot, scores! He's got 4. Brody Eastwood. The outside Bremner. Johnston shooting. Hagedorn down, and it trickles through. Nanaimo gets the goal through the wickets from long distance. On the move, getting towards the crease. Passes it back to Conway. Conway faking. Conway winding, but he can't find anybody. He's still moving with it. Conway passing, Dutch faking, Dutch scoring, and it's 7-5. Conway's third point, Dutch's third point. Nanaimo 7 and Victoria 5. 8:51 remaining now. Shamrocks on the ball again. This is where they always seem to capture momentum here at the Q Center. Derek Lowe to Corey Small. Into a run. Small waiting. Small passing, a chance in close. A shot and a goal by Reese Dutch. Small to the other side. Reese Dutch will have to chase. Ball bounces into Boychuk's stick. 7:40 to play. Timbermen 7. Shamrock 6. A nail-biter at the Q Center. Mitch Parker moving inside Victoria territory. Parker coming to the goal. Parker passing off. Ems scores, and Nanaimo gets the 2-goal lead back. Jake Ems after a great run by Mitch Parker.
And congratulations to the Nanaimo Senior A Timbermen winning the first game of the 2015 WLA season. We'll chat with Cayle Ratcliff, the newly named captain for the Timbermen, a little later on in today's show. But first, pass things down to Christian Munsmicklin, who's chatting with Burnaby Lakers top scorer, Aidan Milburn.
So Aidan, top pointsman in the league so far, how does it feel?
It feels pretty good to be able to
be up among all those top players up there, and it'd be nice if our team could start getting some wins. We're just working hard together as a team.
And obviously, season not starting the way you guys would like, but overall, how do you feel things are progressing?
I think we're getting better each game. Problem is we haven't played a full 60 yet, and we keep giving teams a run for their money in the beginning and then losing it at the end. So once we start playing consistently, we should be able to get some wins.
And finally, what are you hoping your future in lacrosse is going to be?
That's a long way ahead. I still got a couple more years of junior, and after that, we'll just see if where it goes out, our plans.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Aidan, and best of luck in the rest of the season.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Christopher, and thank you to Aidan Milburn of the Burnaby Lakers, and good luck this season. Path things up into Nanaimo now, where Aaron Schultz talked to the newly named captain for the Nanaimo Senior A Timbermen, Cayle Ratcliff. Aaron?
Thanks, Tally. I'm here with Cayle Ratcliff, the newly appointed captain of the Nanaimo Senior A Timbermen, coming fresh off a 12-9 overtime win over the victorious Shamrocks Sunday at the Frank Crane Arena here in Nanaimo. Cayle, it was a fun game, it was an entertaining game. You had it in control most of the entire game, only Victoria did manage to come back to make a game of it. It was 9-8 Victoria at one point late in the third period. What was the mindset on the bench to try and come back in that game?
Yeah, I think obviously with the group that we've got a no-quit attitude. So we felt like we could win that game, and we didn't get down on ourselves at any point in the game. So we got it to overtime, and they tied it up, and we really turned it up a second gear when we got to overtime, and managed to come away with the 2 points. So I mean that's huge for our team. That's a huge confidence booster, and just proves that all the hard work we've been doing as a group in training camp and everything building up to this opening weekend and the start of the season has been paying off. So, yeah.
Now, this isn't your first win over the Victoria Shamrocks. You went into Victoria at the Q Center in front of a hostile Victoria crowd, coming out with an 8-6 win. This is your second win against the Shamrocks to start the season. They're always at the top of the WLA standings, rather, and always in contention for Man Cup. How does it feel to start the season with two huge wins against that team?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it always comes down. I mean, when our ultimate goal is to be in the playoffs this year and do some damage. So when you can take a season series, opening weekend is huge. I mean, obviously, Victoria's been a big rival for us for many years. Obviously, just being down the island a little bit. So to take those two games is huge for us, and it doesn't matter what team it is, but we got to win the season series to get to that ultimate goal that we have as a group, and to be able to do that the first weekend is a huge push for us.
You say the goal is to make the playoffs. It's been a long time since the Senior Timbermen have made the playoffs now. So does these two wins against Victoria Shamrocks kind of set the tempo or set the bar for the rest of the season going forward?
Absolutely. I mean, like I said, this is my seventh year with the team, and we haven't been in the playoffs yet. So when Caleb came in, he promised us 3 years, and we'll be in the playoffs. So everybody's bought in, and that's the number one goal for us right now. So obviously that's a huge step, but we've got a long way to go, and there's lots of improvement that can be done. And but we're definitely off on the right foot.
This is your 7th season with the Nanaimo Senior A Timbermen, and you have just recently been appointed the captain team. How does it feel to finally become the captain of the team after so many years of serving with the Timbermen?
Yeah, I mean, it's a huge honor. This is a great organization that I'm extremely proud to be a part of, and there's such a group of guys, and there's so many great players from the past that have been a part of this organization. So it's definitely a huge honor to be named the leader of this team, and just kind of do what I can. And my role doesn't really change. I just a little more talking on the floor to the refs, but. It's obviously it's nice, and hopefully we can lead this team to where we want to be.
Thank you, Cayle. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thanks.
That's Cayle Ratcliff, the newly appointed captain of the Nanaimo Senior A Timbermen, ecstatic after a 12-9 overtime win over the Victoria Shamrocks here at the Frank Crane Arena. The Timbermen are now 2-0 to start the season. Now we're going to send things back to Tally Campbell. Tally?
And that's all for this edition of Inside the Box, presented by Alley Bob Pizza here at the Q Center, the home of the Victoria Shamrocks. Thanks to all of our guests today on today's show. We'll see you back here next week, right here on Inside the Box.